cyberspace, internet land. What's up, everybody under the sound of my voice? Shout outs Rome. Shout outs the Zenigos, the Zen and Coffee spaces. I have to give them a shout out because they holding it down in cyberspace as well. What's up, Zen enthusiast? What up, Darren? Patiently waiting to hear how nothing better than Zen. There ain't nothing better than Zen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we start off the stream. Today is February 6th, 2025. You know what it is. Closer to 26 than ever before. Right now we're looking at the Zen chart on the daily. It is currently underneath the 21, getting ready to retest the 200. Right now, it's getting ready to retest it. And again, this 200, I've already said this before, but we've grinded this months ago to all come to the same conclusion that there's not enough Zen. And that narrative has never changed since the discovery amongst the minds. All right. Now, if you weren't here in this time and you found out about Zen because it went up and a bunch of motherfucking niggas all around the game. Shout outs to everybody around the world, but there's a lot of world people in Zen. They're all kind of fragmenting the message in their own way to get other people in. You know, I'm sure there's many Zen camps all around the world in tons of different languages. But this 200 to lift off, we all spoke the same language, in my personal opinion. There was no confusion on what we doing. All right. And that's the best part about Zen. Its tokenomics are superior to a lot of coins that currently exist. Maybe you're brand new to cryptocurrency. And if you are, welcome to the space. It's chaotic. Actually, if you're brand new in 2025, make sure you like and subscribe to Crypto Bruh and follow the journey, because this journey is for us. It's not for anyone else. And that's a really hard thing to digest. There's some people out there, they don't know how to digest this ideology that you're an individual in a group. Right? This is a group project, but you're doing all the work. And it's just, that's the way it is. Yeah, your teammates might also be doing some work, but to them it looks like you're not doing the work. Right? I look at the next person, my neighbor, and I'm like, they ain't working hard enough. I'm working harder than them. Right? That's the Zen ethos at its core, and why it's never gonna stop. You're always gonna have someone trying to get their neighbor to work harder, or under this ideology that they're working harder than everybody else. So if we're looking at the mainstream markets, you don't really have that individual in the group anymore. Everybody is grouped together. Right? Today is February 6, 2025. And Bitcoin is at $96,000. 96,000. That's a lot of money, especially for a product such as Bitcoin, that the whole world can access. But we'll see how strong Bitcoin is right now. And I don't think you want to be new to crypto trying to understand how weak Bitcoin is when it needs to be strong. So I'm not surprised that it's not doing what the market thought it would do. Everybody was bullish. Now they looking foolish. Same old, same O's. Because that's the way the story go. Oops. I didn't even notice I wasn't on the screen. What's up, y'all? Hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the like button. What's up? This your boy, Crypto Bro. Let's get it. But, yo, what up, dang? I'm a square. You good at geometry? That's great. What up, Lita? Shout out to everybody that's just chilling with your boy. Again, likes go a long way. Thumbs up go a long way for the channel, especially when we're in this doomsday era. Like, imagine if you didn't have Zen to believe in right now. I feel so bad for everybody else. I literally feel bad for everybody not in Zen world. Because what we do in our world is we understand what blockchain is, like what it is. Bitch, it's leather. It comes from a cow. You feel me? Like, that's it. There is no other. All right, if it don't come from a cow, where does it come from? You know, type vibe. That is Zen. We're just rebooting the native coin process. There was realities. There was times, you know. Let me hold on. Let me see something here. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe too many windows. Let's close some windows. One of these windows, it's probably this meme pool one. Should probably jacking me up. Have close some windows. But I don't know. Something just fell behind me. Yeah, something fell down. What's up, Samson? Let me turn this music down. Oh, the bamboo. We was making dumplings today. We're all dumped out. But yo, so look at this market here. This market is fried. All right. Ethereum is down 17%. XRP is down 26%. Solana is down 21%. Regardless of all the good news we're getting today in the media of cryptocurrency, none of that shit is repairing the 7-day bombucha that happened because the Bitcoin devs rug pull. Right? That's essentially my take on it. And they're at a decision that I have been blessed to be able to be the fly on the wall. I've been the fly on the wall for Bitcoin, yes, for like the last 10 years. Because I should be dripped in Bitcoin. But for some reason, I missed it. Like, I missed 2013 to 17. So I got in 2015, right? And by the time I got into Bitcoin, again, they were already herding everybody into this, like, this world, right? Like, if you came into Bitcoin in 2017, 16, you probably know, like, what BitConnect is, right? And that was one of the herd ways to get people into crypto. Another one of them was like Genesis mining or anything that told you can cloud mine a Bitcoin. Another one of them was the freebitcoins.com, right? There was a lot of ways to get Bitcoins back in the day because it was just like free software concepts in Bitcoin made more sense than today's applications, which is an ETF. ETFs are the most powerful application in crypto. That shit will change your crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're right now, we got the big representatives, right? $1 trillion market caps getting ETF'd, you know, and that's kind of why, again, this is a harder market to move. It's more volatile to the downside than to the upside because there's so much FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt built into the mainstream market because you don't know. Right, we're moving at the speed of light. Bunch of nerds said, "Hey, it's a go time," and now we got the most crypto pro House of Representatives, crypto pro president, and now the world is pushing this shit into, like, they're pushing it to the masses. Right, people are gonna start getting scammed left and right, and all that good shit. But again, that's why it's very important to understand the original, like, ethos, because it's no longer there. They're pushing this shit to everybody to get it out and get infrastructure moving. You feel me? All around the world. They're approving CBDCs. Again, I've already said it. I've been waiting for Tether. You've been on the channel. I've been waiting for the Tether to fall off a cliff. It is hella close to falling off a cliff. And that's great. That's actually good for crypto because regulation is going to bring more money into the space. Now, the problem with crypto right now with the whole like inflow of like fiat is the 9-to-5 worker is still gambling. Like they are not working for us. That sounds hella weird, but this is like what should be happening. Like Bitcoin developers should be paying people by now to work for them. It's been fucking 15 years. You mean to tell me you still got people in their bedrooms live streaming about Bitcoin? Fuck that, right? Like that's how you know Bitcoin dead as fuck. They still got people in their bedrooms live streaming about Bitcoin. My whole thought process with this whole Zen thing is one day I'm here and then a bunch of other people come after me because now it's their job to live stream about Zen, right? It's their job to live stream about XEN, right? The pioneers are supposed to get away from the beginnings, like because the beginnings are always going to be there, right? Roger Ver is one of the inspos, as well as you could say like Gavin Woods, who made Polkadot, that's fallen down like crazy, but they still got a gift. They still got a gift though. Your favorite crypto ain't got a gift on CoinMarketCap. Remember that. But you got some legends in the in the top 100 that are basically the derivatives of like the beginnings. And the only thing we don't have is a community derivative. Everybody in the community since 2017 has been looking for the next bleh, or whatever the fuck it is, whatever makes it go crazy and it stays around forever, right? That's why you have Solana holding up. I think Solana is still an amazing play when it comes to mainstream crypto. This is going to be in a ton of people's portfolios off of the rip, and that's where we're headed. Everything you see here will be in a portfolio. It won't be traded by power users. It'll be used by regular consumers. So it's a positive. Right now, sell-off is still positive for crypto because it means all these fucking companies are getting crypto for the lowest price. And the devs are giving them the tokens. It's like a Zen world, but in the real world. Right? Like if you've been in Zen for the whole time, right? That's the whole ethos. The Levin's law. Something that can go down 99% can still go up 100%. But that's an old trading law. There's an old trading law that if it goes 99%, you can still make 20% off of it. Like everything has to balance 20% from the 99%. It's the extra X's on top of that 20 that is arbitrary, may or may not happen. So yeah, looking at Zen is looking super desirable with this like ethos concept that coins are going into portfolios. We're no longer focused on their native nature. Like we're seeing this left and right. That's why I'm like, what is a natural native coin now? Like, because we're no longer in the native nature of the regular blockchain, right? Like in order for me to use Ethereum, I need to really move over to like a layer 2. But right now, ETH for some reason is giving everybody a discount on their blockchain. I mean, that's the only way I can think of it. Now the discount kind of over unless this rolls back again. And I'm adjusting myself to this idea because I'm seeing it. So I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on one way. Again, I've already missed out on it so much. So I'm probably at the top of it. Like if we reversed, I'm the Kramer, right? So if we reverse gas, and now it should probably go up because I just realized how fucking blessed we've been with one way. Like that's a straight up free Ethereum. Like and then yesterday we got down to 9 or 0. We did sub gas, bruh. I'm gonna have to say sub gas because what in the hell? I don't know if y'all saw this. I snapped a photo. Yeah, we got 0.9. We went under 1 Gwei. I was like, ETH is shit, and everyone from 2017 won't get a real bull run. Man, I've been waiting for the Ethereum bull run since 2017. The thing about it is, if you really put it into perspective for everybody that's been here, like hopefully, if you've been like me, like active in the space, this is why I'm going so hard in Zen, because I think this is the one for all of us who understand the ethos and are really here for the right reasons and been looking for the Bitcoin 2.0. Like we've been looking for that shit. What they experienced in 2010, or you should be like from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like those first 6 years of Bitcoin, those are the fucking golden years. None of this shit, like all this shit that's happening right now is fugazi, as someone was saying in the chat the other day. It's all fugazi, right? Like you'll never get this again in Ethereum. Like don't count on this shit happening again in ETH. It will be a slow grind like this. It will never be like this. And that's just because the euphoria of being product market fit is a one-time euphoria. You know, I mean, I can really speak to this shit. Like being in a situation you've never been in before. Think of it like that. Like you've never been in this kind of energy spotlight, right? And then you have it, and then to yourself you're like, whoa, I'm really the spotlight right now. Well, I guess some people, you know, it could be like an event about you, like maybe you got a good job, or maybe you're getting married, you know, or maybe you're celebrating graduation or some shit like that. Like that's a beacon of event for yourself, so you and everyone around you are euphoric on what the fuck you've just accomplished, right? And that is the highest level of like dopamine you can get from that experience, because now you got to graduate with a master's degree, then you got to graduate, or after high school you got to get your bachelor's, then you got to get your master's, then you got to go and take on the world and get your PhD so you can freedom fight, right? So there's always going to have to be more euphoric events, but nothing is like the very first time. There's nothing like the very first time. And I'm just like not baited in on this Ethereum thing anymore. And like, especially with Bitcoin, man, Bitcoin can slow grind its fucking ass all the way to 250K. I mean, I know that any moment in time it can come off ice because the world of the government fucking owns the market now, so they could just pump this shit whenever they feel like it. So I'm not really worried about, again, the success of the industry, because we already won. Cash is whack. It is king, but it ain't the best way to make more money, right? Money is now a whole other abstract of engagement. Like it used to be just like money was cash. You know, money was a big car. Money was a nice house. Then everybody got loans. Then who really got money and a big house and a nice car? Because everybody got a fucking loan on that shit. You know? So again, that's why I feel like the crypto effect is underway. Rich people have identified that this is like owning a big house and a big car. And I might need some of this. And there's not enough Bitcoins for the world. So that's why we're bullish on Bitcoin. There's so much financial instrument that can be built around the Bitcoin, right? It's the beacon. It's the language. I just said this about Zen. Like this is like the thing in crypto. We all come from different places in the world, but when it comes to some sort of cosmic conjunction, we all understand what this chart means. You feel me? And there's some people who understand how the blockchain works and how it exists. And that like is important to your journey in cryptocurrency. Like being in crypto is actually a journey. It's really not make money and get out. Like once you commit, there ain't no way out, bruv. Like, because there's nothing more fascinating than watching the world fight for something so free, you know, and you're going to be getting wealthy while like it all happens because you've got all the supply, you know. You're the one that like found the gold mine in Seattle, and now you're just waiting for everybody to pull the fuck up and say, what? Yeah, damn, you just made a left and walked up that, damn. I was following the trail, following the footsteps, following the money. Man, everybody says the same shit every year. I'm going crazy, my bad. What up, Lou? What up, Frankie? You're? Oh, Rolando in the house. Where's my CBZen Maxis at? You're? Yo. Hey, the one thing about Zen World that's kind of crazy is that I feel like when Zen World is really ready to glow, like we're still growing, but the reason why we're not glowing, right? Green candles. It's because people still don't know how to articulate like the hypnosis. I'm just kidding. You're just not really telling people like the best play. The best play in Zen is always going to be Ethereum Zen. Like if anybody ever asks like, yo, which Zen should I get? You should never tell them you should do this Zen. It should always be ETH Zen. That's how we as a group of pro users concentrate the conscious space of where you start, right? Like that's the problem with the main crypto market. No one knows where to start. So now they pick up 5, right? Like you're gambling off the rip. Like in the old world of crypto, you didn't have to gamble because everything was really shit. Now everything is kind of not. Like it's kind of like you do want to follow the money, you know, but we that are been here know, oh, that's not how you create generational wealth. Like the way you create generational wealth in crypto is by being in a play no one's in. The lonely play is the only way, you feel me? And when you decide to choose a top tenner, you've already lost, right? But this game is well designed. So yeah, you might go, fuck it then, I'll buy a native. Right. And that's what we do. We tell people what to buy. Like, oh, buy some Bitcoins because it's safe. Buy some Ethereum because there's memes. Buy some Solana because there's memes. Right. Is it even that for XRP? There's really no reason to buy XRP unless you get into XRPL, which is their side chain, so that you can play with memes and use the coin to make more coins. Right. So you're not going to get rich on any of these top 10s. They're just pocket change. Like it's good to have a lot of them because you know you might watch $1,000 turn into $10,000, but it's not gonna change your life, right? If you want to change your life, you're trying to get into the infrastructure of the blockchain because that's where you can catch inflation, right? It's like building a business on a busy street. I'd rather build it. Like even that is complex in the reality because what is a busy street in New York versus a busy street in Chicago versus a busy street in Atlanta, right? Versus a busy street in North Carolina. But I'm in North Carolina and I'm in Charlotte on a busy street, not in the boondies on a busy street. You feel me? So this complex layers to this shit that never existed before. Before it used to be just buy Bitcoin, you're on a busy street. Buy Ethereum, it's finna get busy, right? And that's kind of why I think the game in crypto is actually, it needs to really reset right now. And I had this like really positive feeling that like we were gonna go to like 25, or my bad, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, 250. I was like, oh, 250K, you know, in, you know, right now because it's 25, 25, 25. We get 25 again, but sometimes numerology doesn't play out that way because that's just not the message to be delivered. Sometimes I do think like the message to be delivered when you can catch patterns is the hard lesson that is digestible, which is, oh shit, it's not what it was supposed to be, right? And maybe it is not actually 200,000, right? Maybe Bitcoin does need to pull back a little bit more and still mature itself, and hopefully the next pullback you know, isn't something where it's, you know, I already know what it's for. I'm not fucking worried. Right? Your boy Crypto, bro, I already knows. Y'all giving the banks y'all giving them a discount. I seen it in Zen. That was the message in Zen. Watch these people give you a discount. It's unbelievable, huh? Like, you're stunned. I'm just as stunned as everyone else. Like, damn, they really gave me a discount on Zen because they made a little bit of ETH. And then they're gonna, you know, and then the crowd that was telling you to sell your Zen back into ETH, they got ETH at like $15, and you're gonna be getting your ETH at $270 or $2,000. Like, that's what I mean. I already see this shit now. ETH is not as valuable as Zen because it's just a native coin. The value now is, again, if you want to find the value, you got to go into the blockchain and find the next best thing that has upside against the native, because everybody caught on to the I need to get Solana, I need to get Ethereum. And now they've even caught on to the I need to join the infrastructure. .sol on my X account, .eth on my X account. I'm an ETH poster, right? And now you got Bitcoin motherfuckers coming into this. Fucking that dude Fred, he's also kind of like a top signal. That motherfucker Fred is a toppy, bruh. Boy, get in when he get in, get out when he get out. But today he's having a meme tank. Top of memes. Purple Bitcoin. This fool is wild, man. Hey, but Owl is talking on one of these meme tanks. Let's see. Is this where she asked? Shout out to Owl. Whenever this meme tank pops off, Owl's gonna shill Zencat. I don't know where he asked if he should do a meme thing. Let's see. LOL, look at, he's on the same hype as me. Honestly, Bitcoin should be 200 or 250,000 right now. This bearishness is insane. He literally just said the same thing I'm saying. I don't honestly think it can do it, Fred. The problem with Bitcoin right now is the fragmentation of the fucking ethos. That shit is spread around all these blockchains, and you can't bring that shit back together. It's impossible. The only way to do it is with the banks. So again, and then that's the thing about Fred too. He promotes the ethos, but he also promotes the bank. So he's even letting the banks know, damn, this is some bearish ass shit. Like, if the game is giving y'all these Bitcoins, let them give it to you, because it should be. Shit is wild, bro. Fred is a top signal. For real. I'm heavy in PSEN. Yeah, Rolando's the PSEN king right now. But PSEN's where you should get in. Because, like, you see what I mean? Like, now we can even talk about it in the Zen context. In Zen context, we are also fragmented. And that's why it's like you're trying to get everybody to promote ETH Zen, but they're going to promote their favorite chain because there's more incentivized value to do it because they're more exposed to that chain. Right? And then it's hard to say, you should do this one, you should do that one, because we decentralize the concept of you should do X, Y, Z. So actually pick a journey and, or was it, yeah, FAFO, fuck around and find out. That's a good way though to pump a market. Let everybody fuck around and find out. Right? Because now all you need is a solid blockchain, and the solid blockchain comes in TPS. And I think, again, this is why Ethereum is shelving itself. It looks better as a product of gas than it looks like a product of blockchain. And the users don't need to know this. Like, if like me saying to you that you should be using Ethereum to secure your transactions, not USDC, I sound like I'm a boomer. Because you're like, I got USDC. Why the fuck you telling me not to use USDC on Ethereum to make transactions? Like, why are you cock blocking my TX, and it's just like, okay, I get you. You're from the new school. Like you don't understand the ethos of the native coin is what secures your value. Like that's what pumps your coin. The fact motherfuckers want to buy it so they can burn it, so they can use it on the chain. And once we get away from that ethos, the chain is just a shelf. You just told me it's a product. Why the fuck do I need to use that product when I can use this product? So it's broke. Like the whole system is broken. Shout out to Zen, dude. Dude, Zen literally came in and saved this whole ethos. It'd be so dead, dude. It would be fucking dead. There's nobody who has it. Because you can't even do post chain. They lie to everybody. But they going to act like it ain't like that, And it's just proving that like the ethos has no integrity in crypto no more. And you got Fred out here saying the same shit Crypto Bro saying. And I'm not even him. I'm just Crypto Bro on YouTube. I don't even get 812 likes on my fucking post. Whatever, though. We outside with it. What up, Zero Dose? We outside with it. We bringing it all back to X1. Wide net casting. Post-chain maxis will do all the work for you. What's happening on post-chain, bro? Is it still like, is the gas still going crazy? It's like, I was saying to myself, gas pumping on ETH now is kind of funny. Because it's like, it like makes everybody's business logic work. Yeah, business logic, it's a twilight zone in crypto and all the business logic is broken. Like I did not like that. I know you didn't like it either. So, and it looks like Pulse Chain's back to normal. Here, let's look into the pump. Let's see if it's still pumping coins. Look into pump tires. Bro, that was the best dap to hit Pulse Chain. Damn. Can't have nice things. Well, there you go. So they did it and it's over. Fuck. Well, that's how it goes, man. I mean, I knew this is what was gonna happen. You can't have this on any other platform. Right? What Pump Fund did for Solana, it answered a lot of questions we had in crypto. I was even under I even put it under the think tank. And again, there's a lot of Zenians. Shout outs Og, shout outs Jack. Jack even dropped some coins. Zen Cat came out on Pump Fund. Shout outs Tree City West dropping coins. You got Emoji Dracula. Didn't come out on Pump Fund, but came out on Moonshot, which again, the community, we realized, hey, maybe there might be upgrades to the token launch features. Let's take advantage of it. And we did that with Emoji Dracula, and it burns itself every 24 hours after hitting the bonding curve. So again, there's a lot of people who've been discovered Pump Fund. And the thing about it, again, is blockchain that made Pump Fund work. Solana made it work. Not the goddamn app. The app was just the best idea. And it's stupid, It's like so stupid. What do you call it? Totally has said that the meme is like a base layer or like economical security or some shit. I don't know if I could find that. Meme security. I don't know if I can find that tweet. Let's see. Is this the first one? They got it. But this is why he made Bonk or whatever. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, here's a tweet that Totally once put out. He said, TLDR, economic security is a meme. And, like, this came out a long time ago. I wish I could get the... Here, let me see if I can find it on X. I want to get the real one. Let me get my coffee out the way. Here we go. Let's type, bro. Fuck it. Freak, man. My dyslexia be kicking my ass. There we go. I'm gonna repost this right now. It needs me. Screaming for me to repost it. But yeah, so Totally once upon a time ago said this. He said TLDR, economic security is a meme. And a lot of, I didn't notice this, but there's a lot of people who are doing case studies on a lot of what is this foreign behavior in crypto. And again, you got to be at the level of intelligence to know that the native is losing kind of like its ethos, its respect. Like, people are so dumbed down by whatever entity came into the game to stupefy the main core. And I was saying that shit in the beginning of Zen, like, why is everybody always coming to Zen and say I'm a dumb guy? Like, they open up the statement with that shit, like, man, you must be really good at dating. Walk in, I'm a dumb guy, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, who likes you? Dumb guy. No, you found crypto, you must not be that fucking dumb, right? So again, that's why I'm betting on Solana to just blow up in everybody's face that's shitting on it. I get it now. I've joined the race with these fools. We going to the moon, bruv. I thought it was ETH, but every day I wake up, Ethereum disappoints me. What the fuck is that shit? Every angle. And then I see again, and then that's why I was like, yo, if Pulse Chain does this meme thing, it can only go two ways. Either everyone has to adjust to the gas, or in like, because it's attraction, and we don't know why this is happening yet. So it's an experiment for anybody that does it. It's almost like launching Zen on your fucking chain, like Zen undercover. You know, this should get make or break the chain, bro. And it tells a lot of people what's happening with your chain, and why, again, maybe you don't have the ability to give out economic security. You know, the ultimate meme of memes, the meme everybody wants, right? And the reason for that is because of the speed. When you have TPS, like, okay, right now we're looking at X1 chain. We got 457 moderate blocks, just a little moderate blocks. But when we look at the Solana mainnet's TPS is 4.7 thousand, but their true TPS, so this is what they're actually hitting, like what they're clocking, is 1.3 thousand. So they're doing amazing work getting blocks produced. And that's what blockchain is all about. Clocking blocks. Like, you in clocking, that's why, again, if we can clock blocks in a more decentralized environment, maybe we can bring back the Bitcoin ethos and really hit some new innovation. I also am a part of this moon race of innovation in crypto. We need to get these motherfucking tokens and everything electronic. Like, there's so many big ideas, and the funding we currently have, this ain't it, bro. This, whatever this is right now, this is not it. This is us being able to witness what not to do. So I'm on board with everybody who's doing the opposite of what not to do. You know, they're like, yo, or, you know, doing what not to do, not doing the opposite. We doing the opposite of what you doing. But yeah, this fast TPS allows for people to get instant gratification, to the point where, like, it's part of, like, the experience, going back to that, like, euphoria of the chart going up so fast, right? That's why Pump Fund worked, because every day, every second, every minute you could do that. It's not like you're gonna hit a wall of gas that's like fucking you up, and now you're like, hold on a second, like, do I really want to spend money on this stupid transaction? And then you just go back to sitting, right? The chain stops moving. Like, that's why Pump Fund is fucking dope. It keeps the chain moving. It keeps ideas flowing. And it's only for Solana. I've seen it on there's one on Base. It's called like Mini something. What in the fuck is this shit called? They got it up here. It is it called Mini? Damn, I forgot the name of it. because that's how whack it was. It was one of the, I seen it on base and I was like, oh, this is cool. But then I went to the base world, and if you remember, like back of last year or so, I was saying like, man, I don't think base has any users. Me and Tree City West went over there and launched a whole bunch of fucking memes, and no, it wasn't getting no traction. Like everybody was just talking to each other, and I was like, oh damn, there ain't no money over here. Like they're still suffering from the, we ain't got it, broke, five broke. You feel me? Like all the volume you see is USDC trading. Like they're faking the funk on base chain. Like there's actually nobody there, right? It's sometimes people show up, they trade their coins, but there's no one really there. On Solana, there's hella motherfuckers constantly showing up every second saying, well, maybe I'll spin that slot machine. And the chain allows you to spin it. The chain fully allows you to spin that shit any direction you want to spend it. The only thing is this part, right? This is what X1 is solving. How do you decentralize that stake, right? But yeah, like the fees. Where's the fees at? Here are the fees. So you see this minimum fee. This is also what X1 is changing. We're gonna have something called a dynamic fee, similar to Ethereum. So like how ETH has the gas, right, that goes up and down, but in proof of stake, the way that it figures this out, rather than like the difficulty being based on proof of work mining task, this is based on network activity. So the more people using the network, gas basically moves up, and then the less people using the network, gas goes down. So you get a deal when there's no one online, essentially. And that's kind of what was the issue before. Like you would be you and someone else and y'all still competing for blocks. But proof of stake kind of like solved this systematic error where now, again, they can do it this way and they can burn the ETH in the transaction. So dynamic fees are cool, right? That's why you see this random ass orange brick here now, right? Because at some random point, everybody was on chain at the same time, and it clogged it. The chain went from 2 Gwei all the way up to 288. That's the problem with Ethereum, that it can't scale a ton of people running in at one fucking time, and there's a game in that, and that's why we don't like this game. That game I can't win because I'm not rich enough and I can't make Ethereum. So this is not fair. Yeah, I'm too poor for the 288 Gwei game. Fuck that game. I'm not playing that game. I'll play the 2 Gwei game, but not that 288 game. I'm not stupid. I'm not adjusting to that again. And you can see most of the market is not adjusting to that again. Like no one's adjusting to that. And this is why, Pulse chain, nobody wanted to adjust to that gas. Y'all can, unless you get a really, and there's a lot of other things that play into this working, this look into, this pump tires thing, it's work. If all the narratives die, no one's going to use it. It's just going to be a whatever thing. Like, it's not going to be it's like once it's done, it's done. You got to bring it back. You got to bring it back. Different world, different everything. I'm not playing that game, so I don't know where the best coins are. But you see, I'm talking about Pulse Chain now because of the memes. So you don't want to lose it because no one's going to talk about your chain no more. So shit's weird. But at the end of the day, it's not weird. It's expected because it wasn't built to scale. Like Pulse Chain wasn't built to scale. It was just built for funnies. It's just for fun. It's not to be taken serious. Like it's not X1 chain. Like this is all you can take serious on Pulse Chain. A maybe Richard Hart coin. Or you could take XEN very serious. Because this is X1 on Pulse Chain. And who's to say Pulse Chain users won't inject Pulse into the contract, whether it's making XEN or it's buying it, right? I don't know. Let's look at this real quick too. I want to see if people are making G ranks today now that gas is down. Let's see it. Let me see it. Oh, Tree City West in this bitch. I remember thinking under 30 Gwei was cheap. Zen. What's up, Tree? Yeah, you had conditioned yourself. I mean, it's part of the game. You have to condition as quick as possible if you want to be a degen. There's no way you can get stuck up on gas, because gas may or may not be what it is. That's the real quantum piece of the game. And I think that's too subjective for growth and innovation. And that's why I like the base fee, but then I don't like this idea that people can spam it and there's a layer of spam on purpose. It's like you got like a junk layer between the earth and the rest of the planet on purpose, just so when people enter, they're like, yo, what is, or yeah, what is this junk? That's like San Francisco, like where the Tenderloin is. You like come into this beautiful city and then you come up and it's just like you got to go through the trenches before you see the beauty again. That is Solana for sure. You got to go through the trenches, right? Because there's a business to be built on top of the minimum fee. I could build like a Fire Dancer client on top of the minimum fee. That's what's happening. We're building a blockchain on top of the minimum fee, right? There's bots that have built sniper robots on top of the minimum fee, right? So the minimum fee is pretty dope because you can build based on knowing gas never changes. But when you have like an Ethereum with this dynamic motion and it's never cheap, like the cheap is it going to zero and no one paying on it, right? It's not like dynamic means like, oh, it's going from 1 cent to 2 cents. So, it's like dynamic means it's going from $10 to 30 or 10 to 50. Yikes. So yeah, that's also another psychology play on Solana that Ethereum doesn't have. Like ETH, you can't innovate because you need to be dynamic with the gas. And look at this is what I'm saying. Like look at what happened with Pulse Chain, because it copied Ethereum. Now it cannot be dynamic because it's like almost like a slave to its mentor's guidance. Because like now all it knows, all it knows is how to scale and be more expensive as its security against attacks. Like it's not using the security feature concept inside of the staking class, or like the blockchain, because it's not delegated proof of staking. Ethereum, you need to be running a node with your ETH staked or running, again, a liquid staking application, right? On Solana, you can go and pick a node and stake to it. Delegated proof of staking, right? That's why in Solana, they should be trying to get their crowd to stake, but they have a different philosophy, which I'm okay with, because that's why we're not competing, right? Their philosophy is you use Solana like Ethereum. Like it pays for transactions, the N, and you can hold it if you want to hold it. And that's why I think people are holding it now, because they want to spend $200 in Solana and still have $200 left. Or they want to spend $1,000 in Solana and still have $1,000 left. If you do that on Ethereum, it's the behavior typically is you fill up enough for gas and then you zero out. Right? There's been a few people who've been able to hold the ETH, but then it becomes an investment. Like, why are you holding 15 ETH in a wallet? Like, go put that shit in a fucking ledger, right? Like, the behaviors become higher. Like the risk of using a hot wallet with a lot of ETH becomes higher. So there's more behaviors to stay safe. And I'm sure right now, just like how people don't give a fuck about being on a layer 2, people don't give a fuck about holding a shit ton of cheap Solana in their wallet. Like they can hold 1,000 Solana in their wallet and it's whatever. But to do 1,000 ETH in your wallet, that's crazy. Like, you better put that shit on your ledger. Like, what? Soon Solana might get to that level and people are moving their soul around because it's become that. But that's, I think, again, a really good way to onboard new users, right? Letting them put coins into cold storage on the hot wallet It's like it's a psychological play. That's another reason why I think people stop using pump tires, because if you're using pump tires and you're watching your pulse chain go away and you're not getting it back, and the bridge takes too long, and you know, like getting your pulse chain back is way harder than spending it, you're not gonna play the shitcoin game no more. It's a wrap. You're done with it, because all of that risk goes into you playing the game. Right, that's the biggest thing to understand about EVM. Like EVM, you're not a real user. You know, you're more like a developer. Like devs move like that. Like I'm gonna zero out, not a user. I don't go to the mall and zero out my account. Like what the fuck? Like that makes no sense. You're just gonna pull up to Target and zero out because you just bought enough money for Target. Zero out right now. We can start the trend of zero outing. Yo, what up, Arnett? I'll just call you by your real name. Let me know which one you want. Yo, it's a slave to ETH, 100% pulse chain. What up, though? What up, Loco Toe? Who's launching PGTC on X1? I don't know. Whoever does it, though, they should do it right now. Do the burn right now while gas is low. That's like a scary thing to know about ETH. ETH doesn't have X1 gas load right now. I think we're witnessing this go down on purpose. And that's probably why we're not getting X1 yet. If Jack released X1, we would never actually see what the bottom is. So it's almost like it's very eventful to like watch it. Like when it got to, I don't even know when the last time it got to 0.99 Gwei here. Maybe Grok would know. Grok connected to the internet. So there have been mentions of Gwei below 1 as of yesterday. However, exact timestamps or comprehensive data, historic data is beyond my mention. Oh, okay. But yeah. I think yesterday was the one. I think yesterday was the lowest. Probably anybody went to the internet and was like, yo, internet, what the fuck is going on with Ethereum? You know, because none of us are really around when it first started. And there was no activity. So if you know the evolution of Ethereum, the way that the smart contracts like go and ask GPT, oh, what is the ERC20? And then be like, all right, so probably like a really good prompt for this. Oops. Damn it. Your boy cannot spell right now. Okay, maybe whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, like ask it what an ERC20 is, and then it'll kind of like break it down, like everything you need to know. Maybe give you some extra gas on stuff, and then ask it like what came first, ERC 10 or 20, and how are they different? And you'll see that it'll tell you the ERC10 does not exist in the Ethereum's standard documentation. There might be confusion with another standard protocol, but ERC10 is not recognized and established within the Ethereum community. But there is a such thing as the ERC10. And you can go down this rabbit hole if you want to. But like, yeah, like ETH, they didn't know how to make ETH. Like first came 10, then came 20. And they don't even talk about 10 no more because they forked from Ethereum Classic. So they didn't have to include that part. Right? When the fork happened, they didn't have to include how you just made Ethereum contracts and you did everything like a computer program, like a web app, like everything lived in the app. It couldn't leave. The coins were stuck in the computer type shit. ERC20 and evolved the smart contract, and then that's where we get the gas battle. That's where you get the, oh shit, if the ERC20 takes on value, people will buy Ethereum to move it around, right? So to me, I'm 100% sold that the only thing saving the game or crypto's ass is gonna be the banks, the Wall Streets, and they're gonna want the best price. So I don't see why not fill the wick. I'm just pissed off that this shit is happening when February is typically an up month. So they're playing the game. That's why it's like I'm really believing like, okay, maybe this is the reverse. You know, like maybe I even thought it was going to be very positive as well. But Wall Street is obviously saying, give us the best price. And Bitcoiners are getting out. And Ethereum's holders are getting out. Like, and then this, again, I'm a Xenian. I've seen this before. Everyone is getting out. This shit got to look like this before it starts to do anything else. And then it might affect Zen because this is a good time to sell. So I have dry stables. You know, I'm in stable right now. So I'm waiting for the right opportunity to grab some more of these coins because I want to get the best price. But right now, what's crazy is again, when you zoom out on the weekly, we're on the 21, and you know, again, we've come a long way. Okay, our RSI has come from the gutter. Like look at this shit. It's come from the gutter. It's come from the gutter. So are we the only token pumping while everything is dumping? It sounds like not real, but what if, you know? Like what if Zen is the only thing pumping because there's no other answer? Right? Like anybody you whisper Zen to, if you articulate it correctly, like, oh, self-sovereign, like they're talking about sovereign funds. There's no better token to do than the Zen coin and a sovereign fund. Because at some point, no one's done it. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe there needs to be a mathematician that goes, oh, I know all the math after it goes to zero, right? Actually, I might have just said something fire. Get in the OP Zen. Get in the OP Zen. It act like it never happened. Just pretend that didn't happen. ETH Classic is the real ETH. Yo, hey, what's up, Dank? Hey, after reading that on the GPT, when I seen this, I was like, yo, Ethereum is next. Because then that means they could take away, like, everything that has happened before. So their ethos is really fucked up. We were there. I was there when it was ERC10. Because I bet if I type in, what is a TRC10? See, TRC10 is a token standard on the Tron blockchain. However, it's similar to ERC20 for Ethereum. Here is how TRC10s entails. Right. So this is what's hilarious. When they forked Ethereum, they got these coins. I'll never forget this shit. Like we had TRC10s on Tron, and this was teaching me like about Ethereum because I was watching every like clone thing go off. It was like, oh, we're gonna do 20s now because they doing 20s on Ethereum. But yeah, if you want to learn about the TRC or the ERC10, that again, Ethereum clearly doesn't even keep it in any documents because it doesn't matter. The beginning doesn't matter of how it didn't move. Fucking weird ass blockchain, bruv. Slash fund. Just slash him. What's up, Sandman? Who getting slashed? Smart contracts were shorter in definition for staking. Oh, smart contracts were shorter definitions for staking. Lols. I'm back from shillings in an X1 to 50-year-old Americans. Dude, if I'm post See, like what's funny is Zen is for the millennials. Oops. Like I'm a millennial. So Zen is for us to like buy many houses. That's how I'm thinking of it at this point. Like this is designed for you if you're in your late 20s, mid 30s. Zen is designed for you to advance yourself forward. Now, if you're in your late, or if you're in your teens and mid 20s, like teens to mid 20s, like Zen is going to make you look cooler than all of your homies. It's going to make you look way smarter than all your homies. And you're probably going to fumble it, because that was me with Bitcoin. I look way smarter than all my friends, but I still fumbled the Bitcoin because I didn't have the integrity. What the fuck? Like green candles, you know, like that's just coming to Zen. That's why I know we're bringing in the idiots. They're flying in. You're not dumb if you're what I just said, but your exit liquidity, right? Gen Z is my exit liquidity. So I'm even like, man, do I really dive in and start busting this bubble? Whatever though, it's coming. And if I'm a boomer or Gen X, like I honestly think Zen is your transfer of wealth to your like family. Like, cause even me as a millennial, like I'm gonna have to keep working like a regular crypto enthusiast to keep Zen positive and close to the ethos for those that follow my channel or those that follow my products in Zen world. Like it should replicate, again, that euphoria feeling of discovering how fair a principle or how fair this is. Like I think that's special and can be repeated. We or how do you know what I'm saying? We repeat that shit every day. Every day is a new Zen day. Every day is a fair day, and that's the end of it, right? You can throw as much money at it if you want. You can do anything you want. You can manipulate it, but it doesn't fuck up anybody's journey that's moving forward, right? We could do future. That's why I'm like, man, I haven't ever done future math yet on Zen, where I'm like acting like post AMP reality. That's probably smart to start getting on now, because once the AMP is done, there's going to be even more people coming into Zen. And that's like the empire continues type shit. When you get to 27, 28, 29, the empire continues. But in this case, right now, in this 25, 26 era, like this is going to be easy money, you know? And the question is, again, are you learning like how the industry works, or are you still just like, I'm the dumb guy and I buy green candles? You feel me? Because Zen is still giving you an opportunity to have that hard conversation. Ethereum is still giving you that opportunity. This shit is gonna be gone. I don't know when, but it's gonna be gone, or it's over. That's all I'm saying. If this stays this way, ETH is done, and we really won, and X1's coming soon. Sooner than you think. If ETH's gas stays like this, I bet X1 comes out, because there's no better bottom to release it. You release it with Zen at its bottom, you release it with gas at its bottom, and everybody will know, like, oh shit, like, why is gas going up on all these chains? Like daily, again, is every day is Zen day. If there's a daily auction for 100 days, right, 100 days of smacking the chain. 100 days of smacking the chain, and then after the 100 days, because after that, you know, we give them back their head, but it doesn't mean that the ripple isn't going to be rippling. So there is actually no better time to be like, all right, we're going to start the auction, and just keep, yeah, and that's why I'm like, yo, keep it quiet over there. Fuck them. Let this shit die. Let it die further. Like, there's a lot of Zen supply coming out today, I think, or in the next 2 days. So like those people who are getting those mints, they're going to be antagonized to dump if they're not real Zenians. Not to say you're not a real Zenian, you know, but we know who you are. If you're going long on Zen like 2030, like you're like a real Zenian at that point. Like if you could hodl your Zen till now to 2030, you'd be one of these people today in Bitcoin deciding the fate of the planet Earth. Like imagine holding so many Bitcoins that you fucking cause a ripple when you sell. Like that's your red candle, and you're just a whatever person on the internet. Like me, like I'm taking on so much attention that like everything I do is always going to be attention based. So for those that are just watching my channel and just being normal people, like you're in the position to make ripples. Like you're going to have so much Zen and XNM and XNT that you're the person that all the advertisement is attacking, trying to get you to shake out, you know? So yeah, man, you got to take responsibility, some ownership and some pride to your tokens so nobody can shake you the fuck out of your bag. You can't shake me out. But yeah, looking at this right here. So right now, oh yeah, so today there's no mints. Today there was only like 400 VMUs or something like that, 500 VMUs to come out. So today is done, right? All of the selling happening is not coming from minters because there is nothing to be minted, right? And this is a very anomaly day. There has not been a day like this in Zen in a long time. Actually, this might be one of the first days like this. Yeah, this might be the first day like this. This is natural. Oh, let's see. Is this one it? Ooh, no, that one had a 1,000 or a couple thousand. This one also, maybe 1,163. So 9, 2, 2, 1, 1,200. That might be the one too. Oh hell no. This one is 9, 4, 5. Yeah, 549. 549 VMUs to be claimed today. This one is over 1,000, over 1,000, over 1,000. Yeah, I think today might be an anomaly day. Once in a blue, like in a Zen blue moon, there might not be any mints landing on a certain day. And it kind of is like a breath of fresh air because the constant of daily mints and dumps are officially balanced. Like there's not enough anticipation. There wasn't enough anything. It just naturally stopped. Just like they said that shit was going to happen. They said it was going to happen. Girl was like, hell no, that shit ain't going to happen. This shit going to keep dumping. It's going to keep inflating. Not today, buddy. Yeah, I'm zooming back. And it only gets worse as you go back because that's when we were stacking it up. Oh, it's right here? Not even 2,000. Right here? Nope, 2,000. Yeah, because these ones start growing. Start looking at 80,000 VMUs in a day. Yeah, man. Man, there was more VMUs on day 2 of Zen than today. There was more VMUs minted or claimed on day 2 than today. That's crazy. Yeah, today is never happening again. Unless it would take a long time. Because now I think too many people know about Zen. Everything changes in 1 second. Like as a degen in crypto, again, it changes in 1 second and you have to move on. You cannot go back for your fallen soldier brother. You gotta keep going. Fuck it. They'll figure it out. If it's their plan to stay on path, you'll run into that motherfucker in the future. That's how crypto works. All right. You don't go back because it's just the way it is. Yeah. Like, I don't think we'll get another day like today until the future, way down the line, because we need people to forget about minting. See, even back here, man. Damn. All right, here's one. February 24th. Maybe February is the anomaly month where like maybe there's some sort of math in the max terms that makes it so there's a day in February where there's no fucking mints. I'll keep my mind on it. Cause that would just make a lot of sense. Like it's just people keep max minting and then the G rank grows so high that it just skips one day. Like just naturally just skips it. Like a leap year. A natural leap year in Zen. Like just too many people showed up. That day doesn't get enough mints. Yeah, see like March of next year. Yeah, because right now if you're max minting, your max mints are landing in May of next year. So that's why right now you're seeing a large amount of mints. Yeah, today's a really good day. Because look at this. All right, so this is the minted supply and the future supply. Minted supply is the blue line. Future supply is the red line. So we're right here. Right? So today, there's only 2 billion Zen to be made. Oh, well, that's what's minted. My bad. There's 200. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, there's like 113 billion Zen to be minted today. So far, only 2 billion has been minted. So some people are sleeping or whatever. They need to get to mint already. But you see tomorrow, there's an added billion. And we fall off a cliff back to the regulars, and then no Zen these days. Basically. So like basically all I'm trying to just get at is like, yo, we're in the fucking twilight zone in Zen. You could do whatever you want to do with it, but every day now, we're gonna have to make up for this inflation day. Like, we're gonna have to. Because you cannot stop minting. Right, they're already trading on this, and this is very systematic. Like all the trades come in at one time, all the pumps come in at one time, because it's all market makers over in the centralized exchanges. Same with like solXEN. Man, I want to root for solXEN, but so many weak hands, so many Jeets in solXEN. I was like, oh, I'm going to go and promote Zencat. And then the motherfuckers start selling their solXEN for fucking Zencat. And then Zencat dumps. Don't y'all know how this goes? You know they about to dump the shit out of Zencat if she talks about it. It's probably going to pump too. I'm going to keep my eye on it. But I'm like, yo, they're going to dump this because Zen World is just, it's brutal, bro. This is one of the meanest communities. It's so mean. The stars are aligning for X1 launch. What time? I just need Zen to lose a few zeros and I can retire. That's not me though. That's just destined. Losing zeros in Zen is easy. That's why, man. I mean, well, there's nothing I can do. Honestly, there's nothing anyone can do. The only thing that can happen is time. Like, you just literally have to let time play out. Like, you could go and read up all the history you want, put it all into one perspective thesis, say it's going to follow this specific pattern, and you probably still will be wrong because it's going to take its own time. And the naturalness of this growing in its own existence, essentially, is what is going to make it the most powerful coin ever. More powerful than Shiba, more powerful than Doge, Litecoin, Pump Fund. Like, you think Pump Fund was fired, bro. That was just an app on chain. Like this, Zen is X1 on all these blockchains. This is the app. People can build other apps, but this is what I've been saying. Zen will be burned on all these chains. It is X1 is the largest dApp for every blockchain. So that's where the Zen is going. Wherever that best opportunity is. Right? It's like, man, pump this shit. No, I'm just kidding. No one can pump anything. Everybody's just waiting on Jack. And Jack is just like, yep, I ain't launching. This is too easy. Like, I wouldn't launch X1 either in this environment. I would wait until it's dying or until it starts to come back and see what, and that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you, but I'm looking at what makes the market move now, because this is the most unique time in crypto, right? Like, I expected the market to respond to the crypto task force, the SEC, saying, hey, we're regulating cryptocurrencies in America. But now I see how the market reacted, and it makes me either feel like, one, there's no Americans really online that understand what is happening here, and we're outnumbered. So the gas did go up a little bit, but that's what I mean. We're outnumbered, so we can't push gas, we can't push narrative, we can't move numbers. We're not on Ethereum like that. So that was a really big eye opener for myself. And I had made a funny post on my X account, because what's funny right now in this crypto space is how, like, everybody is so pro showing how much they've purchased. Like, you're seeing like BlackRock say, hey, we bought 100,000 Ethereum, right? But if you really know like what the fuck is going on, you know that they're buying ETH when it's at its highest inflation. Like, this should be going to the people of Ethereum. I don't even know what the fuck that is. The People's Republic of Ethereum. Motherfucker said believe in Vitalik, I guess. But like, yeah, like this is a setup. They setting us up. This is the only reason this shit makes sense now to me. Because it don't make no sense why they don't have activity and they're not encouraging it. Like, none of it makes any sense. Like, your investment is fucked if you are believing this is okay. Like, the only reason Ethereum is worth money is because people use it. Not because BlackRock is going to come and buy the coins. They're not even moving the price. See, my whole thought is they're buying this dip, and the people will come and keep selling it, and they'll just keep buying it, and they'll keep telling you we're buying it, and it's going to keep going down. And everyone's going to be like, bro, they're buying. I don't understand. And by that time it's over. It's like, yeah, they got all the supply, but like, you gave it to them. They were literally telling you they're buying your shit back, and you sold because the price didn't go up. Like, they weren't buying for the price to go up. The fuck? Like, there's some hard lessons to be learned right now. Some people need to learn this shit. So I'm kind of pro fuck them. Fuck them up, BlackRock. They don't get it. Fuck them up, Fidelity. They don't get it. Everybody needs to lose. XEN's not going to lose, though. That's the best part. We're like with the sniper rifle right now, just looking at gas. Like, all right, when it makes sense, because my thought is eventually this is going to stop. You're going to stop seeing them say the banks are buying, and then you're going to see Vitalik show up, and he's going to come with a little gang of fairies, and they're all going to be like, oh my God, look at these cool things we're doing in Ethereum. It's March. We're going to like lower the gas, and we're going to bump up the blocks, the gas limit, so you can do more on ETH. You can fit more blobs on ETH, right? And then that's when it's going to take off. The whole fucking storyline, the whole Pinocchio bullshit is just going to fire off all at one fucking time in March. And again, this is where I'm thinking we snipe their ass. We add to that congestion with a better vision, more marketing publicity going into the spring. Like the biggest spirit bomb to ever be dropped in crypto, with Totally dropping his cell phone, and then bam, you put your fucking your X1 RPC into your Solana phone, and now you've got the blockchain in your hand, bruv. All coming soon, boy. Like, this market ain't even ready. We're literally looking like Hawk, Vulture look like. They're not even ready. What's up, Sun Station? What up, Titan X1 100X? The market is so bad right now. LOL. What up, Colin? I mean, it's just because again they sold us out, man. We sitting in the bunker. The bombs are going off and shit. They didn't even told us that the war's over. They over here just like, oh yeah, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Like the stablecoin thing should have pumped Tron, but that shows you how much Tron really has in the stable swing. The only thing it pumped was the market cap of USDC, because USDC was identified as a US dollar years ago, like 2018. People are like, when this shit showed up, they're like, oh, that's going to be the US dollar. So look at the market cap. Motherfucker going north. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Fuck, man. I'm too into this shit. I just pull up to a thing and I'm like, see, I told you. I'm not just speaking. That's why I'm surprised that Fred said the same thing as me. This shit should be at 250,000. I know, old man. Wake up your fucking boomers. Wake the fucking boomers up. What are they doing? They're just watching like Judge Judy or like I know what my parents be doing right now. They ain't doing nothing. I mean, my mom's doing something. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to all the nurses out there. Y'all keep us glowing. So I'm not going to do my mom like that. She in the hospital cooking. But my dad ain't doing shit. So we cooking his ass. He just being a boomer, you know? So, and I'm educating him on how to put his mind to work, because he's always known how to work with his hands, right? And that's why like massaging the idea of crypto for him is continuously making it about machines or some shit. But it be coming through. Sometimes it be sparking. I be seeing the light bulb go off. But yeah, that's the hardest thing right now. Like the people who could pump the market, they're standing still, or like they're trying to get their fucking retirement. They could care less about pumping crypto. Like they're like, yo, I'm about to retire in 4 years. That's my mom's right now. She's straight boomer. She's on that goal. She's getting that shit. That was her generation. They're on that shit. I mean, I don't know what it is, but she's so encouraged. And I'm just, you know, I'm in her world in that regard of I'm getting my retirement pension from this hospital. So I'm 100% supportive. Right. That's why I don't knock the working class, man. Work your ass off. Reach your goals. Be the best you can be. Shine. Fuck it. Like that's your world. You know, fuck people on the internet trying to tell you you're fucking lame because you got a job. Like, most of these that's why the market don't move, because these niggas ain't got no jobs. Man, I love being in Zen. I'm so calm now. I be looking at everybody else like, man, y'all got to move y'all markets. Like Zen is a ticking time bomb. This is controlled out based on the AMP and the release of X1 chain. That shit could come out of nowhere, and everything is different. Right? Jack already put in the time. Shit could come out of nowhere. Elon Musk asking for a blockchain, and I saw somebody say Elon should use Ethereum. I was like, the fuck? He said he's gonna use a blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, not Ethereum. Shout out to the hospital workers. Man, you don't like Judge Judy? My bull market is when I get the original investment back on the Near protocol. Damn, you got into Near? Damn, that shit might not come in the near future. Sorry, bruv. That one might not happen. Near had it going on, but that's why they fell off, because they wasn't all that in a bag of chips. It was just, they existed. The whole market is down bad. God damn, these 7 days are garbage. I bet no one's looking at crypto. Who can party right now? Who is up? Okay, Tether. What is this? Oh, and then this bullshit, this Barachain. All my Chinese homies pulled up saying that X1 didn't launch, but Barachain came out or whatever. Like, why the fuck would I buy anything close to Bear? right now. I'm trying to make sure this isn't a bear, and y'all telling me to get into the bear coin. Let me see this shit. Up 800%. Fuck, dude. Shout out to all the Filipino nurses out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why my mom's a nurse. we in the Philippines, bitch. But nah, she loves taking care of people, and that's kind of where I think you see a lot of Filipino nurses, because they really care about their work, and that shit should not be knocked. Because there'll be some people who do not give a fuck. They like, I'm here to get paid, and that's it. 9-5, I'm out. If you die on my watch, you're dead. It's like, can I get the Filipino nurse, please? She ain't gonna let me die. Man, who niggas is shilling this and said X1 ain't out. They came at me like, how you gonna keep talking shit but X1 ain't out? We just dropped Barachain. Core principles. See, like, it's like everybody that keeps saying win X1, they're low key like big players in the game, and they be doing shit like this, and then coming into Zen community and stealing the what do you call them? I don't want to say stupid. What is the other word? Ignorant. Yeah, ignorant. That's why I'm like, yo, if you are in Zen, you really need to be promoting ETH Zen, because that's where our mission is. That's where the destiny is. But if you're not promoting ETH Zen and you're always promoting a sub tier Zen, it's like promoting Barachain, because now people are confused, and then they're going to rely on their ignorance to guide them through the experience. Right. And that's why, again, I know these motherfuckers came into the Zen chats because they want to see who's ignorant enough to tap in to this stupid ass thing. And you get in, and then you're like, what the fuck? Look at this. Look, I swear this has to be people in the Zen world. Like Chinese people in the Zen world. Because look, mainnet is finally live. Like, this has to be a troll. This has to be a troll, bruv. They're trolling us. Whatever, though. I'm not getting into this. I have no time. That's an ET chain. ET made this shit. $9. They're like, come buy our bags. Come buy our bags. I bet also if you dive in deep, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these liquidities are coming from the Zen token to create all this bullshit. It's such a good way to like fund your bullshit on the back of a really good coin. Right? Because we're all on the DEXs in America. We're not on Gate.io because that's not available for Americans. So I'm not like watching them. I just see them pull up over here, and they're the only ones dumping. Like, anytime I look at a transaction and I look into the address, very rarely do I see someone minting. I usually see this action of a lot of trading. Like, it's not minters trading Zen, because as we can see, there is no Zen to trade from a minter. The minter don't got no Zen, especially today, the lowest day ever, essentially, for minting Zen. This is definitely the lowest day we've clocked. So there's no motherfucking Zen, right? It's all coming from the exchanges and the buffoonery that they're doing. The mediocre shit. That's why, yo, own your Zen coins, man. Hodl them shits. Don't give them to BlackRock when they show up and they're saying, hey, we're buying your Zen bag. Literally give it to us. That's how I see this. Like, I don't see this as like this pumps the market. I see this as like someone with like $15 Ethereum being like, oh fuck, like I need to get this shit off my mind. Right? Because if you're not set in stone with the sovereign piece of object, right? That's why I could tell when someone's Rocky and Zen, because if we going long with this shit, I'm gonna have to know you're Rocky in 29. I can't just know you're Rocky today. Like, I gotta be able to identify these people in the year 2029. Like, are you really about Zen? Were you really fucking there? You know? And like, again, like in 29, I expect to see the same experience where BlackRock is buying XYZ amount. Think of it like that. Yeah, BlackRock is buying 100 million Zen worth $284 million. And you're the person sitting on the 100 million because you didn't cheat in 2025. Like you happen to just be able to hodl your 100 million Zen. Or it's not even 100 million, my bad, 100,000, but it would be kind of like 100 million Zen. So we're going to add an extra 100x on this just to make it more realistic. But yeah, like 100 million Zen, if you could hodl that shit. And then now the banks are showing up to buy your Zen, and you're going to say, oh, fine, I'm going to sell it all. I'm going to zero out the account. I'm done. You know, that's what we're building right now. We're building that sound money. So when we get to those moments in time, we won't have a fallout unless there's some real reason to fall out. Right? That's, I think, the biggest problem with Ethereum. There's too many fans. You're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. What's this dude's name? Justin ETH. So like this is why I don't like it. And again, this is why we don't have this culture in the Zen world. Like, you might see us all put like X1 in our handles, but that's because we want to do it, not because we're pledging allegiance to something, right? Justin ETH is a dev in Ethereum. He's a researcher, and for the longest time, he kept the bat and the speaker in his name to basically show awareness for ultrasound money. So now he's basically saying, my bat signal will return when ETH is ultrasound again soon enough. Right? And he trademarked this. I don't know what in the fuck is going on. But this is so emotional to me. This is dramatic movie shit. Because I was lied to. You know, like, again, I think in Zen we're learning. It's not about being lied to. It's not about it didn't happen the way we thought it was going to happen. It's really just the journey. And sometimes you might make something that's going to get out developed. So maybe developing, and again, that's where we come down to, well, what are these things that have lasted hundreds of years, these systems that have lasted thousands of years? Like, why can't Ethereum last that long? And I would personally say it's also very bad design. Like, it wasn't designed to last more than 10 years. It's a hard pill to swallow, but that shit was not designed to last 10 years. And this fool said the bat signal will return. It's a 50-50. If he had put it there just because, then it's 50-50 of returns. It would be better if he just kept it, because it doesn't matter if it's not ultrasound, right? It's not a shenanigan. It's not for entertainment. It's a belief. So he never believed it from the beginning, and that's why it happened the way it happened. It's the same thing for this look and pulse thing for pump tires. All those KOLs that were promoting this shit, they don't really fucking believe in pulse chain. Bro, they were trying to get you to get here so they can dump and burn the fucking PLS you just put in this contract. That was the last swing to try to get some liquidity out before XYZ happens, which I don't know what it is because I'm not in that camp. But I have been here before, right? So be careful out there, because there's the emotions. That's why, Zen is perfect. There is no one that can interfere with the main ethos. It's fair principles. It's just that. I believe in owning my coins. I want a different experience in crypto, 100% ran by me. That is all Zen is. It ain't no when it returns. Like I said, man, the only way out is in a box. It's from a gang. You are in a gang now. Yo, hit the like button if you're watching this on X, man. Only 5 hearts. And if you're on Twitter, man, like this shit too. I mean, not Twitter. My bad. If you're on YouTube, like this shit. I started putting the ads on the YouTube, so there's no more ads. It's just the ads come for those that watch it late. So if you watch the live, you won't have no ads. But yeah, like it up. Like it up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see. Did Jack post anything today? Let's see. Any updates? Elon working with Elon. Jack working with Jack. Trump running a decoy while Elon slips into the vault right now. The heist. It's a heist. Yo, they're going crazy. What's funny about the whole thing about that shit though is that most of the PPP shit happened under Trump. It's just that the Biden administration didn't go back and clean that shit up. So it's their fault. You see, they didn't go after the bad guys. They the problem. Politics. What do you guys think of Zencat? You bought some Zencat today. Zencat is perfect. Zencat real CTO. Yeah, we like Zencat. We like I've been saying that. Like Zencat's a real CTO out there. Another one, I mean, but let's talk about Zencat. So what's happening with Zencat is Owl says she's going to talk about it today on Frank's meme space, and we'll see if she can get it out. No offense, shout out to Owl, man. We're just going to see if she can articulate it. So that's what you're really betting on. Can Owl get the message out that Zencat is a meme you should pump? Right? Because there is no destination. They're not saying what we're saying in Emoji Dracula. Right? And Emoji Dracula also is just a little bit of an upgrade. So if you're trying to look at a real Solana meme, you might want to look at Emoji Dracula. But to talk about Zencat, when I go to the website, zencat.tech, you go here, it's a meme coin on Solana. They got the numbers. They kind of tell you the inspiration, some of the links, some of the things you can download. It's pretty cool. So it's a real meme. Like, it's a real meme. There's no owner. What happened was a community member put this photo of their cat in one of our Telegram groups, and then they put this beanie on the cat, like okay, so you got to really know where this comes from. So this beanie was created by Zen merchandise store. I think I have the link in below where you can find some Zen merch. And what happened was one of the community members bought a bunch of merch, and I think she had her daughters like wear the merch, but then they were wearing this beanie. That's why the beanie looks like it's on a human head, because it really was. But somebody photoshopped out the human and then just put this shit on top of the cat. And then in the chats, it was just like, oh, that's the Zen cat. And someone named Jesse was like, okay, I like that photo. I'm going to try pump fun. So like, if you go backwards, you can go and grab this here. This is a pump fun. And this is actually pretty bullish for Zencat. So I will give Zencat this because we don't have this in Emoji Dracula, which I kind of wish we had, but it's okay. We don't have it, but it's the bonus. It's the bonus for Zencat. So if you go search up Zencat, it's going to show you here, like, this shit was created by Jesse. You feel me? You can see other things Jesse did, but see, Jesse sold all his Zencat. I don't know why he did that. He should have kept it. But he eventually, Jesse got out. He wasn't vibing. I don't know what happened. He just fell out. So what ended up happening was it was CTO'd, and now it has a really good division of holders. So Zencat is actually a real meme now. Like, it could do exactly what everybody wants. Like, it can go to $100 million and we all sell the top. Because a Solana crowd will look at it and say, wow, this shit is divided really well. Right? Like, here, we'll go here. They'll say, wow, this is divided really well. And then the other thing they're going to say about Zencat that's unique is that Zencat has pump in the contract. Yo, they got the wrong contract address right here. What the fuck? What contract address is this? What? Oh, actually, never mind. This one doesn't have pump. Wow, that's different. Wow, I wonder why it doesn't have pump. That's a good question. Oh, I was getting ahead of myself then. Damn. if it had pump in it at the end, it's from a specific generation of pump. This came, I guess, before they started putting the pumps in every single contract, which is cool because that means it doesn't have that stain. But there's some people looking for old contract addresses with the word pump in it to just be like, oh, that's a pump fund. But yeah, so like that's kind of how XenCat was born. Somebody just made it on Pump Fund and 9 months ago, and then the community took it over. And you know, you got people like Owl who discovered meme coins through XenCat, and it's her spiritual animal, and now she's willing to shell it. So it's a good one, right? And it gets shielded by Jack. So that's the other thing too. Jack really talks about XenCat. The problem, not the problem, but like Emoji Dracula is really a Zen community CTO because we don't have any moral support from the creators. And like, it's not like he's like, oh, buy Emoji Dracula, right? Like, we don't even know if Jack's like really a participator in it. What Emoji Dracula has going for it is the burn. So you see right here, oh sick, we finally reached over 20 million Drac coins burned. So yeah, every day the trading fees burn the coin. So if a lot of people start trading this coin, it just burns. But what's cool right now is it's just a little bit, I like how speculative it is. Like, we have plans on taking this to X1 with us. And I'm happy, like, people are like hanging out to see what happens next. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be really, really dope creating those core memes. Everybody's throwing around that word nowadays, core. Right? I hate that low key because it, again, like, it doesn't really have a definition. The real definition is just supportive. You know, this is a coin that a lot of people on the chain support. Nothing is a core coin but the native. And the core's coin of the native coins is the one that burns the gas to do the transactions. All right. But what is awesome is native users in a token that are behind the mission. Right. And that's kind of why XenCat, Emoji Dracula have been doing so well over the last, like, this has been out for 3 months. XenCat's got 9 months. Both of these tokens. Oh yeah, and these tokens also don't have the jitters from Ethereum in them. Since the floors are built with real Zenians, the jitters are all up here. And we're just like, I'm just letting them jeet so I can get better prices. And I'm waiting for someone to just ultra jeet so I could just fly in. But this is really strong. You know, this is waiting for a whale to step in or KOL to take it to the next level. And I'm okay with time, like, again, playing out the role of Emoji Dracula, just like how it is with XenCat. Like, XenCat is just playing out its role, man. It's just living in the meme world, maintaining, right? That's how you make money in memes. You don't fucking go and look for memes. You buy one that's good and you hold it. And you ride that motherfucker up or down, right? And you take a risk. Sometimes it might take 9 months for you to get your flip, you know, but those long ones, those ones be worth it. The quick ones where you got to be in and out, and I'll show you one that I just bought. I got dunked on, but it is what it is. I had bought this one. Oh, it's coming back. It's not really coming back though, but it's coming back enough. But it's not really. Damn. Oh, okay, it started to do something. Give me some life. I bought this AI coin and they wrecked. I bought it at 7 million. I was like, why am I buying meme coins? This is how it always goes, because you're not an insider. And you don't have enough Solana to be an insider. Like, you need 1,000 Solana to be an insider. That's why we're going hard for X1 chain, because we're going to have all the XNT. All the insides. All of them. But yeah, man. So yeah, with that being said, we'll see what happens in Zen. What happens with XenCat. What happens with Emoji Dracula. What happens with the mainstream market. All that stuff is getting ready to come into play this weekend. So just keep your thinking caps on. Stay moving. Again, Jack is silent. All right, he's not talking. He reposted me saying, yup. He letting me drive the ship right now or some shit. I don't know what he's doing. Hold on, let me see when Fred is doing his think tank. That was Cray. Yeah, Crypto Cray. She posted the beanie on her daughters, and then that shit shit took off. Tether could face major issues under the Hungariety. I don't know. Why the fuck am I trying to read that? I ain't trying to read that yet. Are you guys ready for my meet? Oh, so it's going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Bring your Solana and prepare to get wrecked or hit meme glory. What we do in life echoes in eternity. The first rule of Meme Tank. Oh, here, let's read this real quick. The first rule of Meme Tank is that no coins were ever sold or moved out of the meme tank other than through stream flow vesting. The second rule is we talk about the tokens on Friday, and we can post what you want to buy, what you want to, wait, what the fuck? You can post what you want, but, okay, yeah, you can post what you want, but the judges will want to hear from you live on X Spaces on Friday. The third rule is all the meme coins are welcome. Solana, of course, but also runes and all kinds of odd. LOL. Check this one out. Hey, yo, hold up. Fuck you guys. Damn, do I got any soul right now? Man, who's here? Ah, man, there's 29 people here. All right, whatever. Fuck you guys. And where's my... God gave me a sign. If you're reading along, God gave you a sign too. Hold on, I gotta load up the Phantom. What the fuck going on over here? I gotta move around some income. I might as well have to dump some solXEN for some soul cat. Bro, hold on. Let's bring up the radium. Radium. Did y'all see that shit? I didn't read it out loud. But he said the third rule is all meme coins are welcome. Solana, of course, but also runes and all kinds of odd and ends like XENcat. Like XENcat. The first thing this fool said is the first rule of Meme Tank is that no coins are ever sold or moved out of the meme tank other than through stream flow vesting. So that means that Al must have sent Fred a bunch of XENcat because she has a ton of that shit. Yo, hey, yo, this is a play. They're gonna boop. They're gonna fucking send this shit tomorrow. XENcat won't miss it, and make sure you don't miss XENcat. Because XENcat's solid. Like, again, Fred is friends with Jack Levin. Man, Al cannot drop this, man. She cannot drop this ball. This is the one. So, yeah, that's what happened. He was like, I'll be hosting meme coins on Friday. And then she was like, can I reserve my spot and speak about XENcat? Smiley face. And then Fred was just like, sure. Simple. Oh. But yeah, like this is pretty big because again, he's the boomer crowd. They don't know about memes, and there's no better meme to learn about right now than XENcat, because at least in XENcat, again, it has no tangible narrative. The narrative is a group of community praising a cat with a beanie on his head. The end, like, it's perfect technique. And again, if also fosters what we're saying in Emoji Dracula, which is we want to create a bridge with this meme. So like it's a meme, but really it's a bridge to more memes or to more movement, more activity, just like how memes are supposed to be. Like it helps the chain move, right? That's what I was saying in the beginning of the space. Without the memes, the chain is stagnant. It's not going nowhere. And it's a double-edged sword. It just happens to be that Solana can support it, you know? Brother, my UFD bag is down bad. What is that? What is that? What is it? But yeah, yo, crypto, you might want to get into XenCat. I know I'm about to get some right now. I'm gonna turn the bone. I should turn the bone into it. Actually, I might just bring in some new capital into XenCat. That's probably what I should do. Cause I should ride this bone pause. I should try to get this. I should not capitulate because I got dumped on. That's how you get caught, like jumping around memes, you know? And the fact that this is recovered, the only reason I got into this meme coin, this is an AI and it's like based on bones. And I just think it's kind of funny, you know, and whatnot. And like, I just like it. Like, it just like, it's, you know, it's speaking to me like, yo, this is dope. Like bone coin, and it's an AI and it's got a cool lore, right? Lo-fi bones radio. I didn't even see this. Oh, it's just a, oh, that's different. Lo-fi bones, 1K watching. I don't know. That's funny. That was just a playlist. But one of the things that had caught my my eye on this one is and this is why who you follow is important, man. But when I went and I found out about this bone AI, right? And I was like, yo, who follows this shit? I saw fucking Jack followed this shit. I was like, Jack, and then also this Brian Romilio. This dude is like huge in AI. So the fact that all of these like really big influencers in AI, and shout out Shane, one of the only Xenians that follows this that I follow. Again, I think and Skip, shout out Skip. Is that you, Skip? Skip. Oh, okay, yeah, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's Skip. I was like, which one are you talking about? I didn't know that was the acronym for it. That's the acronym? UFD. I'm gonna hodl this one though. It has to go up. There's too many fucking alpha people following the account for it to be fucking faded like this. I think we just got baited in. Like everybody who bought in, we all got baited in. And now you gotta be down. But the meme is good, so I'm not gonna forfeit. I'm gonna bring in some new capital for XenCat. But yeah, XenCat's a move. Tomorrow they're gonna talk about it, and that's just gonna pump. Cause nobody knows what to do. They're gonna all follow each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all just like, it's a boomer crowd. They're gonna be like, oh, XenCat. Then they're gonna hear that like Owl's a girl. You know, oh, the girl voice. I'm gonna buy the girl voice coin. We know how this goes. Shit. Be on the lookout, bro. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Make your own moves. But I'm about to load up some Solana. Peace.